Good morning. Good morning and welcome to this Sunday morning practice of reflection. If you're joining me live, welcome. If you're watching and practicing this later, welcome. Today is my son's 18th birthday. Uh, and what's been on my mind the last couple of days is this notion of how we view what is taking place in our lives really with the lenses of our state at any point in time. When Milo was very young, he was neurologically affected by autism. And through a process of years and therapy and so much help from different professionals and a lot of investment on our own time, he has become an amazing young man who is hopefully going to college this coming summer, Corona, depending on that. Uh, and really, what I'm thinking of is the thoughts that I went through different times in my life as his parent, having quite a dark moment with feeling defeated, feeling hopeless. And of course, if somebody had told me at that time how amazingly wonderful things will turn out, first I might have not believed it. And also, had I believed it, I would have had such relief. So, how do we stay open to possibilities? How can we let ourselves not sink into difficult times? How do we maintain an openness, a curiosity? These are today's explorations. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are doing well, that you are safe, that you have enough. It's been a very challenging time for many. I have in my heart and on my mind so many people that are currently suffering with the difficulty that this time presents on top of their ongoing challenges and difficulties. And I want to take just a moment and send a prayer, a blessing to those that are suffering. So just a moment of silence as you may extend your own blessings, your own well wishes. Thank you for taking the time. Behind me, you can see the view from the little hilltop bed and breakfast that I occupied in the island of Paros, Greece, a few years ago. I've been looking through old photos and finding myself looking forward to traveling again, whenever that may happen. Something so soothing about the ocean, the mountains, and the memory of a very beautiful vacation and time for reflection, visiting family on the island. I invite you now to find yourself a comfortable position. And then perhaps gently closing the eyes. Adjust your body, whether you're sitting upright or supported or even lying down, so the back is straight, the chest is open. In a moment, the bell will sound, indicating the beginning of today's practice. Notice where your body connects with the surface on which you're sitting or lying down. Feeling supported by the earth beneath you, by the ground that holds the structure on which you're sitting or lying down. And allow a sensation of heaviness grounding you even more. Bringing your attention to your breath as it is, the normal rhythm of your breath. Simply notice, where is the sensation of breath most apparent? Perhaps in the rise and fall of the chest, or maybe in the belly. Perhaps you notice the breath in the aperture of the nostrils. The air coming in, perhaps cooler, exiting warmer. If thoughts come up, simply notice them, even label them a thought, and bring yourself back to your breath, where you feel it the most. Let us scan the body now, inviting relaxation wherever the awareness rests. Beginning with the feet, releasing and relaxing the arches of the feet, the toes, the top of the feet. Inviting relaxation like a wave going upwards to the ankles now, releasing the lower legs, relaxing. Noticing the knees, the back of the knees, releasing even more. As you bring awareness to the upper legs, the back of the thighs, invite every muscle, nerve and fiber, releasing relaxing and softening. As relaxation engulfs the pelvis area, sinking into the surface on which you're lying or sitting, releasing. The abdomen, the lower back, relaxing. The chest and upper back. Each in-breath brings in even more relaxation. Each out-breath sends relaxation throughout your body and your mind, bringing your attention to your shoulders now and sending relaxation from your shoulders down your arms all the way to your fingertips. The throat, the neck, a softening and opening takes place with relaxation. Face muscles releasing, jaws softening, loosening, inviting a gentle parting of the lips. Sense how from the top of your head a wave of relaxation, like a soft blanket, keeping you safe and protected. You are taking this time for yourself, a time for reflection, in relaxation, allowing an exploration, an openness for transformation. Perhaps you can imagine yourself. You're walking through the aisles of a large grocery store, except it's different. You can see rows and rows of things on shelves. Your cart is completely full. Different items. Bottles, jars, boxes. You're wondering how will you find room for the things that you need when your cart is so full. An idea comes to mind. Perhaps there are things in the cart you no longer need. Perhaps you can store them away for just some time as you create room for the things that you truly desire. You're looking for a place in the store to put the stuff from the cart that is no longer needed. And you can see in the back of the store there are areas that are marked self-storage. This is where you're headed. As you get closer, you can see different sections. And you know for yourself, it is time to let go of some things from your cart. You sift through the boxes, the bottles, the jars, and you're choosing what to let go of, what can be placed in self-storage, perhaps to come back to one day, or maybe forever. You find the jar marked anger, and you smile to yourself as you place it on the shelf. And the moment you do, there is so much space being created in the cart. Next, perhaps a box labeled disappointments. Are you holding on to this? Or are you letting it go? How has it been serving you? Carrying your box of disappointments everywhere with you. Perhaps not so much. In your mind, reflect on what you have learned from disappointments. Perhaps you move those lessons into a small box. Perhaps you keep the lessons as you let go of the big box, place it on the shelf, letting it go. Take a moment, look at the lessons, move them into a smaller jar or box. And when you're done, place the large box of disappointments on your self-storage area, smiling, feeling the relief. What else in your shopping cart that you are ready to place away, creating more room for what truly nourishes you? Take some time to reflect. Perhaps letting go of old habits that no longer serve you. What are you ready to let go of? You can see more and more room is created in the car. Perhaps you slide all the rest of the boxes, some things that you're keeping, some things you're still contemplating, to one spot in the cart. You're ready to fill it with things that are of your true choosing. You are creating an emptiness, creating a space that allows you a curiosity, a contemplation. As you walk through the aisles, you're noticing jars, bottles, boxes that are labeled with things that you deeply desire. Perhaps joy, genuine happiness, deep connection with others, compassion, a desire to serve and volunteer in some way. Take a moment as you go through the aisles, choosing what to fill your cart with. What is your true heart's desire? Perhaps now, as you added to your card beautiful things that truly support and nourishes you, you can take another round towards that self-storage area. Maybe there is more you're ready to let go of, creating more space for what is truly beneficial. There is a lightness to your step as you walk towards there. You take another look at what is still in your cart, in that part of the cart that you've been dragging with you all along, often many years of your life. Perhaps you choose the box of unrealistic expectations, and as you place it on the self-storage shelf, a sense of relief, of calmness washes all over you. And while the box was a certain size, the room that's being created in the cart is unmeasurable. Allowing even more space for curiosity, for joy, for compassion, for loving yourself. Let that feeling flood you fully and completely. What else? Take some time and reflect. What else are you ready to let go of as you create more and more room for what is truly beneficial? You have created more space, more openness. There is more room in the cart. And one last time as you go through the aisles, placing into the cart what you know truly serves you. Whether it's a habit you're bringing into your life, a feeling that you are nourishing, a state of mind that supports you, choosing well for yourself, feeling into the mind, the body, and the spirit, the sensation of great well-being on every level. As we return to the breath, noticing the rise and fall of the chest, perhaps a deep breath in and out. In a moment, the bell will sound, indicating the completion of today's practice. Taking your time as you bring movement into the body. As you go through your day, perhaps choosing what you place in your cart, inviting an emptiness, an openness, a curiosity for what serves you, what nourishes you and others best. Thank you for joining me today or tuning in later. I appreciate comments, thoughts, reflections, and I wish you a beautiful and mindful day until we meet again.